Hello, children. Good day. I hope you've had a lovely morning, and it's now time for our online circle time. Today, I thought of speaking about something related to our season. So later, you'd be able to see that. But before, let's start with a song. Okay? Let's begin. Tell me the weather today. Tell me the weather today. Tell me the weather today. What is the weather today? I'll share you how I'm seeing the outside weather for today. Now, as I look out my window, I can see the blue sky. And the sun is shining so bright at this point. And I could not see any clouds. How about in your place? Is the sun shining? Can you see the blue sky? Or do you happen to see any cloud at the moment? Everything that you've said, you can draw it on a paper and then show me later. Okay? That's great. Now, I will be reading a special book. Okay? I'll give you time to prepare and I'll be right back. And I'm back, children, with our book for today. So, since spring has arrived and we are seeing more sunny days for the past few days, I decided to talk about plants. I was thinking it would be nice to show you how they start, how they grow. Okay, so this book would help us learn about it. So it says amazing plants. Here is a little seed in the ground. It's that one. And did you know the biggest seed in the world is the coco de mer? It is so big as big as a football. That's really big. It's like the one that you play with in school. The orange and the green ball in school. That's very big. Now, the seed needs warmth to help it grow. A little root grows down in the ground. See? Our little seed has its root already. Now, the roots of big trees stop the trees from falling over. These roots help the tree to stand tall. Now, the seed needs water to help it grow. A little shoot grows up and up. Now, look at our picture. The seed over here and the roots. And growing upward is its shoots. Now look here. Shoots always grow up, even if the seed is planted upside down. Look. See? This one over here That's the root. Small root, and now it's become big. Now, here is the little plant with 2 green leaves. Can you see it? Yep, it's right over here. The little plant grows up and up. The fastest growing plant is bamboo. It can grow 1 meter a day. That's very interesting. The plant needs sunlight to help it grow. The sunlight helps the leaves to make food. That's correct. The leaves of the giant water lily are as big as a paddling pool. Wow. The giant water lily, you can find them probably in a very big pond or rivers. Here is the plant with little flower buds. The plant grows up, and the flower buds start to open. Just like this one. So it says here, the slowest flowering plant in the world is the Puya Raimondi. It takes up to 150 years to flower. That's a very long time. Very, very long. Now, here is the plant with little white flowers. See? Most of the white flowers opened already. Did you know the biggest flower in the world is the Rafflesia? It is as big as a tractor wheel. It's this one. Yes. Next, the little white flowers make pollen. Plants need pollen to make new seeds. Pollen grains are so small that hundreds of them could sit on your little finger tip. Yes, so I remember a few years ago, I was running through a field like this, and I was just wearing a slipper. And then I ran through the field, and then when I got home, I looked at my feet, and it was color yellow. It was because of the pollens that stuck to it. Now, here is the plant. It is old, and flowers are starting to die. But fruit is starting to grow. Seeds grow inside the fruit. See? Just like this one. So, this fruit is a pod. The seed inside is a bean. The fruit dries up and the seeds pop out. See? The beans are falling the smallest seeds in the world come from an orchid. They are as small as specks of dust. Oh, that would be very hard to see if it's compared to a dust. Now, let's look at this one. A little seed is in the ground. Do you know what happens next? So remember, in our story, first you plant the seed, and then the root would come out. After a few days, it would grow up and there would be little shoots. And then you'll have a small plant, remember, with 2 leaves. And then it would become a big plant with flowers. And after that, the flowers would turn into a fruit, just like this big pod. And inside the pod, or inside the fruit, you will have another seed. And you can plant this seed again in a different place and produce more pods. Okay? So that's the end of our story for today, or our lesson for today rather, about plants. So I'll see you next time, and I hope you enjoyed it.